Coming up, Australia against the US women's national team in Marseille this Wednesday. The pressure is off. The USA have already qualified for the knockout rounds of the Women's Olympic Soccer Tournament. So that's superb. 2 games, 2 wins. Brilliant start for Emma Hayes in her first major tournament in charge of the USA. What do they need to get top spot? Just a point. A point guarantees top spot for them in Group B, which gives them a slightly easier route in the quarterfinals and beyond. But at this stage of the tournament in the Olympics, going into the knockout rounds is always going to be difficult, whoever the US is facing. When I looked at this game against Australia, obviously Australia have to win. There's, they'll be going full throttle for it after that incredible 6-5 win for them against Zambia. They showed they can create and score, but also defensively got a few issues. But when I look at the US in particular, I think this is a great opportunity for Emma Hayes to rotate. The games are coming thick and fast in this tournament environment. Really isn't much downtime between these group stage games. So Rose Lavelle, Sophia Smith, Mallory Swanson, Trinity Rodman, they've been exceptional so far. Key to these 2 wins for the USA, 2 comfortable wins in the end. But this is probably a great chance to rest them, get the squad players involved, and just make sure that they are absolutely fully fresh for the quarterfinals and the knockout games, as the US likes, everyone likes their chances. And I think they now are very confident about making a deep run in this tournament and going all the way for gold. So rotation, I think, will be key in this game. As I said, the pressure is off. USA are already in. So now it's about trying to map out what the next couple of games are looking like for Emma Hayes. They have that luxury, so the USA should use it. They should also try and limit chances they're giving up defensively. Obviously, Davison coming out injured in the last game, Sonnet coming in. I think even before that, they were giving up quality big chances to Germany, who didn't take it and just weren't clinical at all in front of the goal. And Alyssa Nair was excellent in goal, some big stops. So they're going to need her throughout this tournament in big moments to come up once again. But I think defensively is the only real Achilles heel for this US team. Maybe out wide in the fullback positions as well. A lot of teams are having joy playing 1-2s, getting in behind, whipping in crosses to the box. So I think Emma Hayes would love to see an improvement in that side of the game. If she's being picky, of course, the US has been so great going forward, creating lots of chances. It's a balancing act, right? So I think going forward's been great. Defensively, there's room for improvement. And they'll definitely be tested in this game against Australia. As I said, they scored 6 goals in their last game. They're going to be going all out for it. So I think this is a really good kind of test ahead of the knockout rounds for how strong this US defense is. And again, to give some other players an opportunity to step up and say, this is my spot. And the third key for me is, it sounds kind of crazy to say, but can the USA be more clinical? They scored 7 goals in their opening 2 games. Probably could have had double that, if we're being honest. Missed a lot of decent opportunities. Just hasn't quite clicked in terms of the clinical edge. But we're saying that against Germany, it was better. Against Zambia, they weren't clinical at all. Could have had 5 or 6. But against Germany, they did take mostly all their big chances. But there's still a couple that they would like back. But this is down to the brilliance of Rodman, Swanson, and Smith. That attacking trio for the USA. I think every defender in the women's game will be fearing them, not just for this tournament, but for many years to come, as that trio have been exceptional at the Olympics so far. And they hold the key for the USA, not only in this game, if they're rested, if they come in, but for the rest of the tournament. They really do give the USA the X factor. So head over to Pro Soccer Talk on NBCSports.com for all the latest around the US women's national team. As the pressure is off, they're already through to the knockout rounds, but they need a point to guarantee top spot against Australia. Finish top of Group B. That gives them a slightly easier path in the quarterfinals and beyond. So that's what Emma Hayes' side will be looking to do. But it's going to be really interesting to see who plays, if they can brush up on these defensive points. And then I think they'll be in a really good spot heading into the knockout rounds. So yeah, head over to Pro Soccer Talk on NBCSports.com for news, analysis, highlights, and much more. We'll have you covered, as this USA women's team is having fun, full of confidence. And my goodness, it's a joy to watch them once again.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.